Yeah, because you remember I record all my classes. So if you really found it exciting, you can watch it again on YouTube later at 3:45 at home. Yeah, you can.
You can watch it.
Yeah, well, I know you get to see what's on the screen here.
Oh,
You can hear me. The microphone's right here, and I got this big tight teacher voice. But if you talk loud enough, you can hear yourself. Yeah. And if you miss class, then it'll be there as well, right? Okay, so what does the word, before you don't look ahead to the handouts that I'm giving you, that'll tell you well, what does the word ecology mean to you? And I'm only going to call on people's names that I remember, because my memory's really poor, and I haven't seen you for like almost a week.
Plants, like rivers.
Plants and rivers, lakes. Okay? Well, certainly plants and rivers and lakes have something to do with ecology. But is it more than that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Susan. Okay? The natural environment. What about like, guys? What about like if humans build civilization? Is that part of ecology? Like, we built the city of Dauphin here, right? Have we disrupted the ecology of the area? To a degree, right? Probably to a greater degree than we think. Is that part of the study of ecology? Well, certainly. Scientists are interested in how humans have affected the ecology, right? We're always thinking about that. You drive north to Swan River, who's been to Swan River? Right? You drive north to Swan River, and on the left-hand side there, when you're almost in Swan River, what's there on the left-hand side?
Big farm.
No, not that close.
A big either.
Not on the farther back. What is it? The meat shop. They got a really good beef jerky there, don't they? Farther back than that. I know the one you mean. I'll stop it.
Some kind of plant.
Some kind of big plant. It's a lumber mill where they cut down a whole wax of trees. Haven't you seen all the big trees?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Louisiana Pacific. Cut down a lot of trees. Are they affecting the environment and the ecology of the Swan River area? Absolutely they are. Now, to be fair to big lumber mills and big tree companies, lumber companies, they are doing a much better job now than they used to about replanting trees. Right? Well, there's still, when I was in university, I'm still sure it still happens. They send university kids up into the bush up the north, and you plant trees all day long. And it's really boring, and you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. I knew a guy once who planted so many trees, he had 4 months off in the summer. He planted trees every single day for the first 2 months of the summer, and then he quit, and he took the next 2 months off, and had a lot of fun, and still had enough money for university in the wintertime. So he planted a lot of trees. But anyways. Okay, so we got a broad idea what ecology is. So let's just do some other definitions. Apparently we do have a couple kids away there, sister. So yeah, Shaman and river.
I think river. Did you not?
I don't remember. I'll do that. Okay. All right, so I'd like you to enter what you think here. What is an organism that causes a problem for humans are often called, and I apologize to anyone who's...
It's not letting me.
It's not because I haven't started. There we go. Is it letting you know? No. There we go. There you go. It just takes a second. Okay, so organisms that cause problems for humans are often called, and I apologize to anyone who's related to someone named Bob, nuisance or pests. Come on, you can get this one right.
There's only one question.
There's only one question. That is 0 or 100%, Matthew. What are you going to get? Waiting on a couple there. Kara, we still got to change your name so we're not yelling all the time. Sorry about that. These are examples of Bobs. Yeah, see? The correct answer is A. Cameron, you got to press enter. Tony, you got to press A. Or enter. Jerry? Okay.
I did.
Just waiting on Carrie now. What are these? What are these insects? Do you know? I think that's a mosquito. A wasp? Or
That's a wasp.
I don't know. Not sure what that is. Cameron, you gotta press on her. A, B, or C. It's not A. Who picked Bob?
Sorry.
It's probably right.
Is it right?
That's what I call
Of course, the answer is C, and it's in the reading that you have, right? Is it not? It says, I'm reading along here. You guys follow with me. Have you ever been stung by a wasp? The unpleasant experience is not soon to be forgotten. Organisms that cause problems to humans, like wasps, picture up there, are often categorized as pests. Why don't scientists work to eliminate pests rather than just control them? How come we don't just, kill all the mosquitoes and make electricity out of them?
Dragonflies will die. Things that eat
Dragonflies will die? Yeah, exactly. Lakes depend on? The lakes depend on mosquitoes?
Yeah, because they plant eggs and then stuff plants eggs.
Oh, okay. So not so much the lake itself, but like the animals that live in the lake. Is that what you were saying? Don't know what you were saying about that. So what you're saying is you make that one small change, and it can have like ripple effects, like, right? Okay. You guys listen over there?
Was that the whole assessment?
Well, give me more. This is not an assessment. This is more sort of like, ongoing learning. So pests all have roles in the ecosystem. So for example, what is a role for a mosquito? What's the mosquito's job? Don't you have it on your sheet?
No, it just has
No.
it just has leaves.
Right there on the next page. Looks like you need to write it down, right? Oh, that darn rating.
Yeah.
Of all the nerves I'm in school. So yeah, mosquitoes is a food source. Is there anything else? What else do mosquitoes do? They annoy us, cause disease. They're basically the only thing they're good for is for food. For other things. I'm gonna read in the textbook here. It says, imagine a world without biting flies, mosquitoes, termites, caterpillars, weeds. At first thought that world might seem very appealing, but consider how other organisms might be affected. For example, some fish and amphibians rely on mosquito larvae for food. What's larvae? Eggs, yeah. The elimination of mosquitoes would have a devastating effect on life. That's what Matthew was saying. In addition, adult mosquitoes are an important food source for swallows, robins, and other small birds. So basically, mosquitoes are good food. Good. Who hasn't eaten a mosquito? There isn't a Manitoban alive that hasn't eaten a mosquito at least once.
By accident.
Yeah. Well, yeah, by accident. Sergey's only been here a month. He probably hasn't eaten a mosquito yet, but trust me, it'll happen. The chocolate covered ones are delicious.
You don't laugh. It's also like
Chocolate covered crickets.
No, they can't even grow genetic. They just salt them and
Yeah, I know, I've eaten them.
and I spit it out right in.
I've also eaten gusanos. They're fried eggs. Tastes like bacon. I only had one. It was kind of tough to choke down. Fried gusanos. Fried eggs.
Yeah, I remember.
Alright, enough of my world travel. Some other insect pests are nearby plants. Most plants rely on insects for pollination. What does that mean? Fertilization, right? Like where they carry the egg or the gametes, I think they're called, from one plant to another, right? Plants also benefit from insects like wasps that help decompose tissues of dead plants and animals, returning nutrients to the soil. Many of the insects we call pests also dig around plants, loosening the soil and allowing more oxygen to get to plants. So in other words, we kind of still need mosquitoes. Darn. What about crabgrass? Cinnamon, what is crabgrass? What does crabgrass look like? It's a thicker blade, right? A thicker leaf. You guys listen over there? Crabgrass we're talking about, right? It tends to grow really quickly and really high. It's thick. It's kind of like a lighter green as well too. It looks kind of ugly, almost the rice grass. It's really hard to get rid of. Okay, but what good is it?
For warming animals, domesticated.
Yep. It is a food source. Certainly out in the wild, it's a food source. You guys should be cutting some of this down here, right here. See what it says that right there? See this right here? You know how I can tell you're not on the right page? Because you're not on the right page. Oh, how come? Right there. There we go. Need a pencil? You're going to write with an eraser. Is that going to work for you? Number 2. There we go. So crabgrass is a food source for like moose, maybe bears, maybe sheep. Right? It prevents erosion by holding the soil together. What's erosion? Okay? Erosion is like when a river sort of takes away the land, right? So the grass sort of holds it all together, holds the soil together, and prevents that. And why do we want to prevent erosion? Change, I can cause damage, let's change the landscape, right? Okay, I'm going to read here what it says about crabgrass. It says, even garden weeds like crabgrass serve an important purpose. Outside the garden, these rapidly growing plants are an important source of food for many animals. Eliminate wild grasses and cattle, sheep, and other grazing animals will soon become extinct. The long and fibrous roots of these hardy, fast-growing plants also pump nutrients back to the soil surface, where they can be used by more delicate domestic plants. So I guess the crabgrass on my front lawn is good. The greatest benefit of these plants might be their ability to grow along cliffs and other precarious locations. Here they anchor the soil, preventing erosion. You've seen the grass growing in the sidewalks?
Yeah.
Quite often it's crabgrass, because it's really, really good at growing. It's a good grower. Okay. Now, some of this, I don't know if it actually is in the reading, but you can read ahead to see if it's there, if you are more concerned about the right answer. So the word ecology comes from, is it Greek, which means oikos, the place where one lives, and logos, the study of. Is it Latin for eco, life, and logi, science? Or is it Egyptian, ek, the god of life, and ology, the god of learning? Tough one. And I have to start it, don't I?
Are you in a question?
I'm going to start it right now. Does it say Lily in there? It does? Okay. So apparently the answer is in the reading. If you've been following along, you'll know exactly where we are and what the answer is. And the other two are likely things that I've made up in my imagination. I'm really good at making stuff up. You've known me for a while, Lily. You know, I like to make stuff up. For example, I'm going to make up all your marks.
Well, I won that.
Okay, I need Jerry and Leo and Davin and Hunter to help me out here. What is the word ecology? A, B, or C, gentlemen? Guess what? I'm not going to search. Let you find it. I'm not here to learn. You are. Or you could just guess.
Jerry, did you guess?
Did you guess, Jerry? Yeah. Why'd you guess? It's in the page. There's no obvious one here, is there? I made it up pretty good. Hunter, I need an answer, man.
Just hit 8.
And drum roll, please. The answer is A. It is Greek. Oikos, the place where one lives, and logos, study it. I think you can buy Greek yogurt that's branded Oikos. Can you not? So the Oikos is the place where one lives. Not really sure what that has to do with yogurt.
No, they were going to Greece, like, have you never seen the commercials for them?
Yeah?
And they're like in Greece, and then they're like, this is because I have this yogurt. I don't need all the Greece.
Oh, you don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe what they're saying is you eat the oikos and it transports you to Greece. Okay. Okay. It was made up, coined or made up by a guy named by the name of Ernst Haeckel. He was a German biologist in 1866, and like the TED Talk said the other day, he was rocking the sideburns. I don't think you guys saw that one. Okay, so let's read a little bit about ecology. So I'm following me, Heather. No game on there, man. I'm not sure what game you're playing. Or who you're talking to. Now he's talking to you to the phone. Who are you talking to? Ernst Haeckel? To better understand living things, scientists must put aside the idea of the test and examine organisms within the natural setting. Ernst Haeckel, a German biologist, first coined the word ecology in 1866, the year I was born, to describe the study of how organisms interact with each other. Ecology combines the Greek word oikos, meaning the place where one lives, and logos, meaning the study of. I'm on the next page. You guys probably got to flip over, right? I should hear massive sounds as people flip over that page. Don't be wondering. Ecological studies can begin at the level of a single organism. Investigations might be designed to determine how the individual interacts with its environment, how factors in the environment affect its growth, feeding habits, and reproduction. I'm getting answers away. I got to stop reading. Because I think I know the next question. So the next question is abiotic factors. Abiotic factors in an ecosystem are living items like birds and mammals, a single non-living factor like the wind, non-living factors like wind or climate. And we're going to write down some examples. But first, tell me, what is an abiotic, what are abiotic factors? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? What are the other examples of abiotic factors?
Sunlight.
Amount of sunlight, temperature, wind strength are all abiotic factors. Factors that affect the environment. They're non-living things, right? Now, people sometimes say abiotic factors, things like rocks. Rocks really isn't an abiotic factor. Maybe the content of the soil might be, but it's usually sort of something that's not physical, like how much sunlight, temperature, wind strength. Okay? What could possibly be the next question? Biotic factors are biological superpowered wood ticks. Bad year for wood ticks this year. Humans, all living factors in an ecosystem. Which one is biotic factors? Okay, Heather, don't make me walk over there in 30 seconds. I'm going to walk over there now.
I know this down here. I know this one.
Easy stuff if you're following along. Biotic factors are biological superpower wood ticks, humans, or all living factors in an ecosystem. Don't be last, Hunter. Hurry, Terry. You got one chance here. You wanted to ask one question. And I'm guessing you probably know this answer. Gavin, you got something? No, it's David, right? I remember that. You know why? They got Gavin in another class. You guys should get together. One of you should change the name. Can you do that for me?
Oh, yeah, Gavin.
Okay, so how about this? Give you your seat. Oh, right here. Oh, no? I'm not going to wait. I'm going to click stop. Correct answer is C. Biotic factors are all the living factors in an ecosystem. Right? Basically anything that's living. It's pretty straightforward. Biotic factors. I'm going to read forward so I know what the next question is so that I know when to stop reading here. Okay. I'm reading along again. Hunter, you should follow along with me. You'd be surprised what you learn. Hunter, are you wrecking my clicker? Because it looks like you're wrecking my clicker.
I think it's wrecking.
It sure looks like you're taking your pen and trying to like bust off a butt. You know why it looks like that? Because that's what you're doing. Organisms do not live in isolation. Organisms usually group with others of the same species. Oh, let's stop. Let's stop. Which of these best descriptions for the word populate, or which of these is the best description for the word population in the ecological sense? When we talk about the population of dolphin, what are we talking about? Usually number of humans, right? Number of humans. But when we're talking in the ecological sense, the population is the number of people in a city or town, the number of animals in an ecosystem, the number of animals in the same species in an ecosystem. Which one of the three? Population. Oh, I need to start. Thank you.
I have a suggestion for this for next time.
Okay.
I think you should put it all on one page.
Well, see, this way I can sort of get feedback right away. You do too, right? Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do them individually. I just have to remember to take it. Usually there's a kid that will remind me. Which of these is the best description for the word population in the ecological sense? Hey, Hunter's got it in, all right. He's not last. Who's going to be last? Correct answer is C. It's the number of animals in the same species. And if you stop and you think about it, population of dolphin is the number of animals, humans, in the same species, right? So it's really just sort of a sub-definition, I guess you could say. That's what the word population is. Okay? So I'm reading here in the book, organisms do not live in isolation. Organisms usually group with others of the same species. All of the members of the same species living in the same ecosystem or habitat are referred to as a population. For example, all the pike in a lake form a population. How many more questions? Well, you guys don't know, do you? I guess you can tell by the sheet. What kind of fish is that?
A jack.
You know, I don't know. I'm not a fisher guy. That's a jackfish? Okay. Okay. Which of these describes best describes the meaning of community in the ecological sense? What is our community? Our community that we live in here is Dauphin. You might live in maybe Sifton or St. Rose or Oka River, but I mean, right? We live in the community of Dauphin. But I got started. In the ecological sense, which of these is the best description? No, start assessment. Which of these is the best word meaning of community in the ecological sense? Is it a city or town and its people? Is it I got a feeling that this Google partnership is with Alaska. So like the way the piece it together. Is it a city or town and its people? Is it all of the humans in an area? Is it all of the different species that live in an area? Or is it the number of single species in an area? This is a little harder, I think, isn't it? But again, it's right there in your head.
So the number of single species, that means like how many bears live in an area. That's what it means, right? So it would be like the number of eagles, bears, and
well, if you say the number of bears in an area, that sounds to me like the population, doesn't it?
no, but okay.
Right? Like, wasn't the last word population that said the number of
But
animals?
that's what single species mean. That's what that
Yes,
is saying.
I think
Like
so.
the number of bears.
Yeah. And the picture is a bit of a guideline as well, a bit of a help, a bit of a hint. I guess I should see who's missing here. I got Cameron and Matthew. A, B, C, or D there, yeah? You're gone. Okay. Trickster. And the answer, drum roll please, is C. The community is all of the different species.
Do you list C or something? Because like all the last one.
When in doubt, C. Teachers, it's hard because you don't want to give that first answer right away, right? And then you know, you kind of want to put it off to near the end, but you don't want to lose the end, so they invariably end up. So the community is, like if you added, when we say the population of dolphin, we're talking about the number of humans, but when we talk about the community of dolphin, we're talking about the humans, dogs, and the cats, and the unicorns, and the mice, and all the other stuff, right? I guess you could even say the trees, all the living things. I guess I should read it out of here. Since there are usually more than one species in the ecosystem, there is usually more than one population. The collection of all the populations of all the species of the ecosystem or habitat is called the community of organisms. So if you add up all the populations, that's the community. Oh, here's a tough one. Here is a tough one. Ecosystems have boundaries, right? Like a border, an edge, if you will, that may or may not be well defined or like marked. These transition zones are called transition zones, ecotrans, ecozones, ecotones. You're probably going to have to look that one up. You're just going to guess? Because the answer's right there on that page. I know it is. In bold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not rocket science.
Oh, yeah.
Transition zone, ecotrans, ecozones, ecotones. I think there was a band back in the 80s called the Ecotones. I just made that up. But it sounds like, I'm pretty sure it happened. It was the 80s.
But like, that's such a
The ecotones? Ecological musical tones? There's probably some cheesy band with that name.
That sounds like something that should be on Sesame Street so they can teach them.
Oh, but this, yeah. But I agree. Ecotones, right? And they come out and they rock on about ecology.
Or like that film that you remember.
Yeah. The correct answer is ecotones. So look, when studying, it's way at the bottom though. I gotta read more about community here. When studying a community, an ecologist would study how biotic factors affect the population. For example, an ecologist studying a rainforest community might examine the interactions between different types of plants and animals there. Ecologists can extend their study beyond the community of organisms to the physical environment. When they do so, they begin investigating ecosystems. An ecosystem includes the community of living things and the physical environment. For example, when studying a forest ecosystem, an ecologist could examine how much sunlight reaches the forest floor and what effect it has on the plants and animals that live in the ecosystem. Where would an ecologist work? Like, where would you? Well, okay, more specific kind of than outside. Sure. The environment, okay, again, that would be outside. But like I'm talking about like specific, like would they work like in cities?
Why not? Why not?
There could be, for sure, right? Maybe they might work at the zoo, or they might work at, like, with the Parks and Rec people, right? Or city planning. Lots of different areas where ecologists work. There's probably ecologists up at riding down the lake, or riding down the park, right? Likely. But absolutely, there would be ecologists who work in cities as well. Okay, I didn't read about the ecotones. Ecotones and biodiversity. Ecosystems rarely have sharp boundaries, and organisms can move back and forth from one ecosystem to another. There is often a gray area between ecosystems where organisms from both ecosystems interact with each other. These transition areas, or ecotones, contain species from both border ecosystems. Oh, I better not read anymore, because I know what the next question is. Which one of these do you think, if I label these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I was trying to wipe it out with my hand. 5, 6, 7, or 8. Which one of those do you think is the best representation, graphically, pictorially, of an ecotone? Number 1?
Yeah.
Straight line down the middle. What do you think the green and the yellow represent?
Each are different.
Colors.
They are colors. What do they represent?
Area.
Say again?
Area.
An area?
One would say like the bush and one would be like the lake.
I'm thinking they represent the animals that live there. The living things that live there, right? And so which one do you think is the best sort of physical description of what an ecotone really looks like? 7, where there's like kind of a mixture? I would agree. How about we circle that one? Hunter, can you circle number 7 there for me so you know what an ecotone looks like? On your page? No, that's not it. Wrong page, man. Have a tough time with this? No. There you go. Ecotanes often contain. I stopped reading. If you were reading along with me, you'll know why I stopped. Because ecotones often contain less biodiversity than the neighboring ecosystems. Let me try that again. Less biodiversity than the neighboring ecosystems, more biodiversity than the neighboring ecosystems, the same amount of biodiversity than the neighboring ecosystems, or they can vary from ecotone to ecotone. Which one do you think? Ecotones have more, less, or the same, or can vary. And then they You'd think after all these years of teaching I'd be good at it. I know. I like one. Yeah.
Either ecosystems mean neighboring ecosystems.
Yeah, like the A and the B there, and the red and green and yellow. I think this is the last one, isn't it? Can you look ahead? Oh, there's a couple more. That's it? That's the last question? Okay, we're almost done. Okay, this one, like, I mean, it's kind of common sense, right? And I think Bill and I probably talked about it in the video. That's been a while since I've seen that one, but I'm waiting on Lillian, Jerry, David, and Tony, and Matthew. Trickster. David, what say you? A, B, C, or D, my friend? You know what's on that sheet, right? It tells you the answers? Okay. And the answer is B, more biodiversity. Absolutely. Why? Well, because all the green animals mix with all the yellow animals. In the middle, there's more biodiversity. What does biodiversity mean? Well, not just that, but like, if there's what does the word diversity mean? Different things. We talk about diversity here at school. We talk about diversity in Canada. It means people of many cultures and races and languages and all that kind of thing, different things. Biodiversity is the same idea, right? All those animals get along, well, except for the ones that eat each other, I guess, but, you know. Is this true or false? I'll give you a chance to think about that while I go answer my phone. Hello? 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 That mean take. That was always a gag. And hello? Hello?
That is weird. I've had David from here.
Yeah, something. Oh, there we go. Hi. I do. Sure, and it's David. Yeah, it is. I know I have a David and a David, so. Okay. Okay, I'll send them. See, I thought I was going to get you out of it, but I corrected her pronunciation. So, see, even though,
I'll see you next chapter.
all right. So, what do you think? Is this true or false? Ecosystems with greater biodiversity tend to be stronger? Do you think that's true? Or false? It is true. It's why we can't get rid of the mosquitoes. Because we need them. Right? The biodiversity tends to be stronger. Greater biodiversity is good. Much like biodiversity in humans. Ecotones with their high levels of biodiversity guard against extinction. Both of those statements are true. What else we got? That's it. And we've already seen this video, so I guess we're done for today. Hey? Watch another one? We can probably find something. You go, oh yes, please do.